just got done doing an estimate here in Alto, New Mexico. The terrain was beautiful. It's a gooseneck trailer that customer wants to get removed. Either demoed right on property or removed permanently. Took a look at it. He needs it done by the 12th of January for the seller to sign the papers on closing. So just got done kind of giving him a kind of a tour of what we do and how we do it, and that we could do it within that time frame. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. So doing it within that time frame, we got it done. Not yet, but we got the estimate in there, and he's just kind of thinking about it for right now. Ruidoso is Alto. Right now we're in Alto, coming down into Ruidoso. These New Mexico parts are great. They're awesome. And especially when you're with Mountain Company, 5-star customer service all the time. But let me get back into kind of what we're looking at right here. I just kind of want to showcase some of the stuff. Like, if you ever do think about visiting or booking an Airbnb here, it's literally the middle of winter. The roads are clear. The mountains are snowed in. There's different parks you can go into and different things, but it's not too cold, but it's just warm enough to be here. Right over here to our left, you're gonna see Alto Lake, and I mean, you're not really gonna see it, but I mean, it's over there. Alto Lake is a great place to fish. I think I've talked about that before, but and then you've got Grindstone Lake, great place to be, great place to fish, great place to hang out. A lot of people get their little rafts or boats out in Grindstone. It's a great tourist attraction. But I just wanted to key in and kind of talk to you guys about Alto. That's Alto Cafe, but I think unfortunately it's kind of for sale. So, and then there's a little taco shop that sometimes opens up on the left over here, which is great. Sorry about my windshield; they're kind of foggy a little bit, but I do the best with what I can. And right now I'm recording on a little cell phone. Yeah, here we are. Here it is. This view right here, just take a deep breath and get ready for it. Hopefully I can get the phone to focus on this. Yeah, I mean, that is amazing. Every day seeing that and just being there. These views are amazing. Coming down the mountain from Alto just to Ruidoso is such an elevation change, but it's also just a scenic extravaganza. Love it. I mean, if I had a professional camera, this would be amazing footage. This would be like all-star, but I don't, and I'm one of those low-budget filmers. But, you know, hopefully you kind of get it a little bit, you know. I'm going to try to bring the most professional that I can during my day and the day in the life of a mountain man here in the mountains, the mountain towns of New Mexico. And Ruidoso, it's a little bit hard to say. It took me a while to figure it out. It took me about 6 months, a year to kind of say it where I didn't sound like I wasn't from here. But, you know, hopefully you practice to say it before you come here and you don't say it like other people do. But if you do say it like other people do, that's cool too. You just let people know where you're from. So here's the town. Different shops coming up. One of my favorite is going to be right on the left. We've got a brand new Allsups, which is great in town. Love it. Absolutely love this Allsups. But there's a little hole in the wall coming up. Club Gas. This is like the Ruidoso favorite right here. It looks a little janky, but yeah, Club Gas. It's right there. Yeah, if you're ever here, hit up Club Gas. It's awesome. Great Taco Tuesdays, Enchilada Thursdays are just always a centerpiece of any person's week. When I first started up the company and started being here, I would go to Club Gas every day and every week. And am I a little trashy? Yes, but I run a trash business. Club Gas have amazing enchiladas, just great people, great all of it. So anyway, that's that. And yeah, I mean, just look at the scenery. I mean, look at this town. This is amazing. I love showcasing this town, and I love talking about it. I know this isn't the most professional video, but we'll get them sometime. But you know, it's just driving through this every day. Just think about that. It's just awesome. Being right in the middle of the mountains. But the thing about Ruidoso and Alto and all these other things is they're not like big cities. They're not like big towns. It's small town feel, small town vibe. Everybody knows each other. They all talk to each other. I'm not saying that they're all friends. There's definitely, I don't know. I think that a lot of people in small towns think that they can get away with a lot more things than they should, and I think that sometimes the community that people think that they have is a little bit overrated. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, big towns, small towns, we're definitely having it's an epidemic of people not wanting to have friends. Even having neighbors is a whole nother thing that I've thought about. Is, you know, it's hard to have neighbors because nobody wants to talk anymore. But I don't know if that's COVID related or what it is related, but it definitely is what it is. But we just started here in the mountains as a company, mountain company. We just started to get into the firewood game. Just started posting on Facebook about it. And I'd really recommend, like, if you're in a mountain town and if you've got free time and you're young, you should definitely get into the firewood business. Now we're more professional. We're not your typical, a lot of firewood guys are just kind of run by the mill, just kind of like, oh, I have some firewood here. You know, you feel like you're doing a drug deal when you're doing firewood with them. Well, we're definitely not that as a company, but that's kind of how we do everything. We do everything top notch, professional, and ready to go. So, but yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. And we're getting firewood bags. We're getting into that. We're getting into the IBC kind of boxes as well. And eventually we'll have a whole subscription system for our firewood customers ready to go. And it looks like Mountain Man, the junk removal crew just got done with the trash. And that's great. We just did a full house clean out today. I didn't really get any footage from it, which is kind of sad, but we'll get that up and going, and that was a great job. You know, and when I say great job, I don't necessarily mean profit-wise. I mean, I just mean it was a great job for the community and helping people. And, you know, I think profits are great, but really that customer service equipment is so expensive nowadays. It's really hard to make a buck here, but you know, and stuff here is just, it's like triple the price if you weren't in a mountain town. You know, mountain living is expensive. It's expensive. You know, you might see some of the dents or whatever on my truck, and that just is like normal for mountain living. You know, there's deer that you hit in the front. That's why we have bumper guards, because it protects our trucks. You got trailers where you have to get in super narrow, super hard ways. You know, that's one of the reasons why we as a company are switching to bigger trucks. Like, you know, and hopefully we can get into hook lift trucks, but right now we're just doing the trucks that we have right now, just because it's economical, it's cheap, and it's hard buying new trucks. It's hard getting into the truck game, but you know, we're in it, and we're in it to win it, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, this is Mountain Company. We just got an amazing brand new just business and within the firewood business. I'm so excited. I've literally been, oh look, weed shop. I've literally wanted to get into the firewood business for like 5 years, like 5 or 6 years. And I've sold firewood and I've, done that. But it's just not the same when you've got the equipment, when you're going through it, when you're making sales, when, people call about getting some juniper firewood, some cedar, and I'll go over that sometime. You've got it ready to go. It's just here to stay. So let me pull up the truck right here. Yeah, that's what she looks like. It's a beautiful truck, and it just looks great. And we'll go into that. This job they went through. I think this job, for each piece of furniture that they put inside this dumpster, they had to walk like 50 or 75 steps just to get it to the dumpster. I mean, mountain towns are ridiculous when it comes to like from the point that you pick up the piece and then the point that you bring it back. Oh, red light, can't go through. But the speed limit's like 20 miles per hour on this main road. So, but as I was saying, I mean, it's a little busy right now. This is the main road. This is what they call Midtown. And I know I'm being a little bit of a social media extravaganzas, but yeah, that's the truck. That was the moving job. I mean, it's great. It's all great to be able to just be in this company and be a part of something that's becoming something. Thank you for your time. Hopefully you saw some amazing sights. I know that the phone was a little slanted, but it's just awesome being in a mountain town. Thank you. Bye.